The Academy of Metaphysics. All exists, all has functionality, purpose. Today's presentation, the void, non-existence. Non-existence, part 1, the void. Illustrated, a void, a non-existence. Heidegger said of the void, of nothingness, of non-existence, for why should we go on to ask about nothing? Nothing is simply nothing. He who speaks of nothing does not know what he is doing. He who speaks of nothing contradicts himself. To speak of nothing is illogical. Moreover, he who takes the nothing seriously is allying himself with nothingness. He who speaks of nothing is patently promoting the spirit of negation and serving the cause of disintegration. Not only is speaking of nothing utterly repellent to thought, it also undermines all cultures and all faith. To discuss nothingness disregards the fundamental law of thought, and also destroys faith and the will to build. Such an endeavor is pure nihilism. Others disagree with Heidegger's perception. The void, nothingness, a true vacuum, non-existence. Enoch said of the void, "And he, God, spoke to me, all those things you have seen, Enoch, completed by me, I shall tell you now what they were before they were formed. First I created all things from non-existence into existence, and from invisible into visible." Edward P. Tyrone, American physicist, stated, in 1973, the American physicist Tyrone pointed out that what we ordinarily think of as a vacuum is not truly a vacuum. It can give rise to subatomic particles that disappear before they can be detected, in accordance with the quantum mechanics of the uncertainty principle. The universe may therefore be a random quantum fluctuation in a vacuum, so that it originated out of nothing. Fear to ask encourages ignorance. Heidegger's negation is counterproductive and leads us to foster ignorance. So it is Heidegger has led humankind into the new age burdened with the ignorance of the void, and thus unable to resolve many of humankind's perplexing paradoxes. A metaphysicist should never hesitate to ask questions, including the question, why consider the void? The void is one of the most interesting topics of metaphysics, systems theology, and cosmology, for it leads us to understanding the void exists, the void's function within the greater scheme of existence, where the void can be found, the universal constant, the missing element which completes the number one principle of physics, symmetry, the purpose of the universe and why it is you exist within the physical universe, how to resolve one of the most perplexing aspects of religion and philosophy, namely Nietzsche's concept of eternal recurrence, how to resolve the mystery of the Buddhist Om, the Buddhist concept of universes being created and destroyed, the existence of parallel universes, the concept of eternity, the concept of stepping over as opposed to death. The whole is equal to the sum of its parts. The whole, uppercase W, is greater than the sum of its parts. The whole versus the whole. But more specifically, we consider the void nothingness, non-existence, because we can, because it is in our nature to explore the unknown. Part 2, understanding the void, how it exists, and its functionality. Thank you for coming.